Let's get sexy, baby. Pull out your Sunday's best on a Tuesday. Don't forget to court your significant other, because at the end of the day, nobody else can get those stains out of those white socks that you constantly leave on the floor. You need her. God forbid she leaves on a business trip and leaves you at home for 3 days with the kids. The house will be upside down. You are a mess. It's up to you to make sure you show her how important she is. Date night is crucial. Make sure you look like a grade A5 Wagyu beef steak. You take her out and you absolutely impress her like it's the first time. And with that, you need a beautiful designer fragrance to help propel you to the next level and hopefully get you some buns that you haven't gotten since last Friday. I got 10 designer fragrances here that will help you do that on the date night because you need her. You may bring home the bacon. She's the butcher. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you onto 10 sexy date night designer fragrances that you need to wear for her right now.
I'm kind of a big
Sexy motherfucker. We're all alone. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to you to the B today. Sexy designer date night fragrances are a must, and I have a nice cultivated list of gorgeous, sexy, damn near edible fragrances that will have bunny nose sniffing necks in no time. So we're gonna get into this list. They are in no particular order, but these are absolutely scrumptious, delectable, super sexy, absolute must-have in your repertoire. If you like designer fragrances with a sexy vibe, you need these. And the first fragrance I'm gonna pick up is just dessert. We skipping the entree. We're going straight to dessert. Because at the end of the day, after you're married, it's hard to get that, headache, my back hurts, kids are in the next room, the walls are too thin. There's always excuses. But you want to get to the dessert action so you can get into the real dessert. And none other than Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo will help you get there. Jump into some beautiful coffee vibes with a little tiramisu vibes. Sweet, sexy, leathery, dark, edible, absolutely scrumptious, and amazingly juicy off the skin. I don't know what it is about this fragrance because the notes don't scream tiramisu. It's like tonka and black pepper, but really it's just tiramisu off the skin. The most delectable dessert fragrance I've ever encountered. It's not too expensive. It's absolutely sexy and perfect for that date night. Skipping dinner and go to dessert fragrance. Next one. The next fragrance is pretty much the Iris king of the world. It's Dior Homme Parfum, the fucking unicorn. Pretty hard to get in the US, but anybody who really wants it could definitely get it. It's pretty much for me the perfect Dior Homme fragrance. There is no other. It has like 58 flankers. They don't matter. This one is the GOAT. This is the truth. This is the sexy. This is the date night. This is all the vibes rolled into one. I mean, we the best. Next one. Some of my OGs gonna appreciate it. Maybe you just a young Thundercat that's looking for a little cougar in your life. You need to pull out a little Dior Fahrenheit. Don't think this old school gem won't pull ass. This could remind you of all the good times that you guys had when you first started dating. You could have been together 20 plus years with your significant other, and this could have been one of the first fragrances to help launch that attraction, that physicalness. Like the eyes caught together, everything was just electric, it matched, and then you guys started dancing and doing a little slow jump, you know what I'm saying? A little two-step action. And you could have been wearing Dior Fahrenheit. This is still sexy as shit. If you start to revisit this fragrance at this point in time, you're gonna realize that the old heads knew what time it was. These young bucks got it fucked up. This petroleum type violet leaf vibe is super sexy. There's some leathery essence here. It's masculine, it's just deep, it's rich. It's a gorgeous fragrance that you absolutely should try. Next one. This one is Stellar by the House of Guerlain. L'Homme Ideal. One of these fragrances that should have commanded a higher price point, but thank God it didn't.
I want 150,000, but we can settle out of court right now for $20.
Man, get
Almond, tonka bean, sweet, sexy, white florals, some passionate silks. You just think about bed sheets and cuddling when this fragrance comes into the mix. It's so rich, deep, and sexy. It almost smells like almonds that you would find in like a baking section, like the almond extract. It's remarkably beautiful, this fragrance. Still moderately affordable, very, very sexy, perfect for a beautiful brisk date night. Next one. This one is a new acquisition in my collection and absolutely gorgeous, by the House of Armani, and that's Stronger with You Oud. This is stupid. Gorgeous, outstanding for the fall and winter. Get ready to throw that long wool trench coat on. Make sure you got your fly ass boots on. The belt is matching the pocket square. The shirt is perfectly starched. Your hair is looking right. Your beard is tight and sexy. You got the perfect frames on. And take wifey out and show her why she married you. Why it is important that you are the rock in her life. Because after she smells that fragrance, you might have to give her the rock. Next one. This next fragrance may not be loved by everybody, but you can't deny how sexy it is. This is by the house of Ralph Lauren, and this is Ralph's Club. Gorgeous vetiver, beautiful lavender, bright, sexy, traditional-esque type DNA, but with the right amount of factor here. Perfect for a date night fragrance. Performs very well off of my skin. Beautiful scent profile. A very fun release by Ralph Lauren, if I do say so myself. And I think it's absolutely stellar for a date night fragrance. Trust me, you won't regret it. Next one. This gorgeous discontinued tobacco fragrance. If you have it in your collection, you're absolutely going to use it on a date night. If you haven't had it or never smelled it, you need to get your hands on it and try to dig some way to find this joint, because it's my favorite from that line. Versace Man. I can't get tired of this fragrance. This shit is outstanding. I love every facet and every note of this fragrance. It's outstanding. Phenomenal. Just get this fragrance. Eau Fresh just should not stand next to this fragrance. People mostly go for that baby blue teal looking, but Eau Fresh is ass compared to this fragrance. Tobacco, amber, pepper, leathery vibes, beautiful white florals. This is crazy. There should be no conversation between this and Eau Fresh. This is absolutely perfect for a date night fragrance. Next one. The next fragrance is my favorite in the lineup. I finally got a full bottle after so many samples, and it's by the House of Coach, and that's Coach Platinum for Men. This fragrance is essentially juicy ass pineapples with a splash of gin. Very woody, very sexy, beyond elegant, and I think one of the most mature when it comes to the Coach Men lineup. Out of all of them, this one has the most depth and sex appeal personally, and just protrudes masculinity off my skin to the next level. This doesn't feel youthful or boring or kind of just shitty. It actually feels very date night appropriate, super sexy, isn't going to break the bank, readily available, and absolutely hits all those marks that you're looking for when it comes to a date night fragrance. Spicy, sexy, leathery, masculine, with a mass appeal quality that is just next one. Sometimes you need a little designer heavyweight on your side, and for me, that's Dunhill Icon Elite. This is bold, heavy, dark leathers, dark woods, dark sex appeal, dark and lovely. It still has the right amount of freshness in the opening to invite people in. Fresh fragrances are usually the ones that captivate people quickly and kind of bring them into the space, but when they can go from fresh to transition into a nice, dark, lovely, woody, masculine fragrance, it really does the best of both worlds. I think this one does it at a very moderate price and does it in a very not complicated way. This isn't something with so many dimensions and so many layers that makes it outstanding niche quality. It just makes it a very sexy, non-linear fragrance with a lot of body, dimension, and 2 layers. It starts off opening fresh and then dries down to a little bit of darker and sexy. Personally, I think that's what you're looking for when it comes to a date night fragrance. Last and certainly not least, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dolce & Gabbana The One, EDP. Shit has been through a tornado in my life, but it's a beautiful, gorgeous, super sexy date night fragrance. It's a staple piece in anybody's collection. If you're into the designer space and you like the Dolce & Gabbana DNA, the EDP is just the absolute one you should have. If you want to disregard them all when it comes to sex appeal, you can go ahead and do so, because this one is essentially all you need. Absolutely hits all the marks for a sexy date night fragrance with all the sex appeal that you're looking for and all that date night mass appeal attractiveness that you want everybody around you checking you out and smelling you, knowing that I'm hers, she's mine, we are one. And these are 10 absolutely perfect designer date night fragrances that you should have in your repertoire and at least get in your arsenal to take out that one you care about. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what is biggest in the game. Smooches.
Cubaknow, what's fresh, who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would